Welcome to Print is Back, the creative print-related podcast. I'm Jacques Michiels.
And I'm Andreas Weber.
We are your hosts. Welcome.
Wow, Jacques, it's so good to see you. And I'm so happy that after having a conversation, we can start now to have our conversation in public. It's about print, and we discovered that there is a need for a print is back discussion. Maybe it sounds a little bit strange. What do you think? Because if something comes back, it has to be disappeared. Was print disappeared in the past?
No. Well, good to see you as well, Andreas. Glad to be on the show with you. Of course, at the moment, people cannot see us yet, but maybe in the future, or this is like a podcast, the audio podcast for now. So print, has it ever left? So exactly like you say, in my mind, it has never left. But of course, maybe it wasn't taken notice of as much as many of us think. So I think that is the reason why that we thought to ourselves, hey, we have to emphasize more and making people aware of the beauty and the force and the power, like we said, of print. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree totally. And I had a very special experience. I told you since yesterday, I'm not the same person because since yesterday, April 1st, I'm a pensioner.
That's a full joke.
No, it's not an April joke. And what happened? It was so funny because right yesterday, German state pension insurance, it's organized by the state. They sent me a nice letter. It is a nice letter. And I got a printed pension identity card.
Hi.
And it's so nicely done because it's a normal transaction print. It's full color. And they had a special technique to integrate that little card. It looks like a credit card, but it's made out of paper. And I found a post about it. They switched it from plastic to paper because it's much better for the environment. And for sure, it has a perforation, so it was easily to take it out from that letter form. And it has a special foil, which is also environmentally friendly. Isn't that a nice welcome? They use print to welcome me in my new life. Haha.
Fantastic. This is basically why we wanted to put a bit more of attention on and discuss some of the topics. Like you say, there is a lot more power in receiving some nice printed collateral, like, for example, your new badge or some something in the mail and stuff. But technology, of course, has given a lot of tools the last years to enhance a lot of the printed collateral because people often see it as just commodity, don't they?
Yeah, I thought that's a good point, Jacques. I was wondering how people think about print. And I mean, not only people from our industry, also print consumers. Do they really understand what is the real meaning of print? Do they think it's something like the air I have to breathe? Yeah, so it's necessary, but I don't think it. Or do they think on the professional side, oh my God, it's so boring. We need print and it's so complicated. Because for sure, we have to be aware that there is a confrontation between digital media and print. I don't know why that is. I suspect it's driven by people who have no understanding of the digital communication world because print was enabling the digital. And I think that's a good point to discuss in the future, just to help people to get a better understanding of the beauty of print. That is my target. And I think we should continue on that.
Absolutely, I agree. There is a huge amount of print that's very creative, unique, can be personalized and more. And we want to draw attention to that and also talk a little bit about all the diversity that the power of print can bring.
I totally agree. And so we both have that commitment, and we both are print lovers. People have to know that, we are not print haters. Maybe there are print haters out there, maybe not.
I think there are a lot of beautiful cases and also driven by new technologies that we have at hand now, be it traditional or digital, and even combined with the online possibilities. So these are really things that we thought, Andreas, we discussed it, that we would bring more to the surface. And I think that's very important to do so. And also to raise the awareness, let's say, to our audience, because it's a podcast. And we then want to raise the awareness of all the possibilities and, let's say, the creativity that print brings to the table.
And I think it's important to state that this initiative driven by us, hosted by us, is open to anybody who wants to contribute. As a print consumer, as a print lover, as a print production person, as a print technology developer. And I think it's important to bring all those different parties together. And because my observation is, when I have also a great relationship to artists, printmakers from the artist side. And when they showcase what they do, they always show how to create content to get printed. When we switch to the print business, the print shop owners and the technology suppliers, they always show the technology. And, and I think the fascination of print is print can connect people. Print is connecting people. And that is my resume after 50 years in that industry. Mm-hmm. So I'm very, very happy that we have now a start. I hope people like it and they sign in.
Okay, perfect. Well, maybe to end this little introductory chat between us, just to mention that in the next episodes, we will dive into very diverse topics, all related to print, of course. So we will enter, let's say, the discussion from different sides with a lot of different opinions. It will be very interesting to learn and to listen to.
I'm fascinated that we are able to start, and we do it now, and I hope a lot of people will contribute, and at least we should have a lot of fun.
Perfect. Well, I remember everybody that we are on LinkedIn, and we have the Print is Back podcast page. So everybody who was interested or feels like it, just drop in a message, and we'll try to contact you, or for that matter, reply on the spot. So for now, I think, Andreas, we're good. And I'm looking forward to the next episode that people can find on podcast. And I'll see you there.
Bye-bye.